Hello there, everyone. We are gardening after dark. I got off of work late today and I decided to come out here in the backyard and get a little bit done. I have so many plants that I need to get planted that I just wanted to at least do something today. I have not done anything. I have not done anything. Before I started this, I did go ahead. I bought some bare root hostas from Holland Bubs and it finally came in the mail. So I do have those soaking. I do plan on getting those planted. But I found this, what is it, a Texas sage plant or tree at Home Depot, and I believe it was like $16. And what I am trying to do is incorporate like evergreens that also flower into the garden. And these had some beautiful purple flowers on them. I forgot, here's the container. So this is going to get 5 to 8 feet tall, and spacing wise, as far as length, it's going to get 4 to 6 feet wide. And it just says water when dry, meaning it is drought tolerant. You don't have to worry about watering it. It's hardy down to 10 degrees, which is good, and it blooms early to late summer. So I got it when it first started blooming. I have some soil on the ground that was in this container, so I'm just backfilling this container with the soil. And then I have another, darn it, I did have my biotone right there that I was going to put in there. So what I'll do, I'm just gonna pull this out, just like that. Ugh. Just like that. And I am going to get the biotone and put it down in the middle, and I'm just gonna set the plant back in there. Got me a fresh bag of biotone, and whew, it's good and sticky. It's good and sticky. Just gonna mix that up down there. All right, and I'm just gonna set that right back on in the middle. Push it right on in there. Right. How is everyone doing? What time? JJ literally just walked back out here. He's been in and out. I think he wants me to come in the house. Jay, what is that over there? See, this is the thing with gardening after dark. There's something on. Yeah, put the light on that. Don't kill it, whatever it is. What is it? A frog. A frog is on the side of the house.
Oh, it's one of those green frogs like camouflages.
Oh, okay. Leave it alone. These frogs helped me out pretty good last year as far as eating the little pests and stuff in the ground. So I don't want to kill any frogs. Plus, that's a good sign in the garden is to have frogs. I don't want them touching me, but it's a good sign to have frogs. Where's my other glove? I did get a package from Dear For Me, and they sent me a weed puller. Oh my goodness, it is so strong. And they sent me this garden chair. I'm loving it, okay? Normally I would have to kneel on my kneeling pad, which I still feel like I may have to use from time to time. It's situational, but man, just being able to just sit on this little gardening chair, I am loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm curious, do anybody else garden after dark? Garden after dark? I'm just gonna plant up these two plants. I have another shrub like plant, and when I tell you it is beautiful, it is so beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Once I get done planting them both up, then I'll just do a pan and show you the beautiful flowers. Like this one has some beautiful purple flowers if I don't knock them all off before by the time I finish planting them up. But it's just pretty. It's just so pretty. I've been out here just working. I planted up one of my roses. Well, I transplanted. I had it in a plastic container until I was able to purchase a permanent container. Well, not permanent, but the container I wanted it to grow in for the next year to 2 years. So I just had it in one of the black pots. Just one of the black pots that something came in. So I just transplanted that in one of those containers. I don't know if y'all can see that over there, but that turned out nicely. I've just been cleaning out the back porch. I just had so much stuff back here. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I was gifted some pieces of a purple heart and also it's not a calla lily. It's in the Cannas family. I'm not sure what it is, but I believe it's a I don't know if I'm saying it right. Zide Van something calla. I think it's a calla. A canna calla. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I'll show you that. So I did go ahead and just put some soil in a pot and I just stuck it inside of there. I was watching Jay's planting journal, and she said you can just literally stick the purple heart into the soil and it'll start growing. So that's what I did. Oh, I got the first one planted, and I have these gloves that were also sent by Dear for me. So I can't wait to do the review of those, of the products, because I've been using it for a couple of days. So I like to use the products for a couple of days before I actually come online and do the review, just to make sure I like the product. If I don't like the product, then I don't do the reviews. Guys, they send me a lot of stuff to review. I check to see if I like it first. If I like it, then I'll come online and tell you. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to come online. So I've been liking this pod. I hope it's not too dirty by the time I do the review. But let's move on to the next task. I got a little trash pile going right there. I normally keep my containers just in case the plant dies, but I don't think this Texas sage is gonna die, so I'm not gonna keep that container. And I have plenty of containers back there to where if it's too flimsy, I don't keep them. I only keep the really sturdy, hard plastic. Okay, so let me go and get the other planter. I'll be right back. These gloves, these little claw gloves, come in handy when you're dealing with like loose soil. You can just crawl, pull down into there with the loose soil. So I love that. I hear so many things moving around, crawling, that it scares me. I'm glad JJ came out here and sat with me. My husband was sitting out here when he got off of work, but he went back in the house. I just heard something over there. Can I get my yellow plant right there, Jay?
This one?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna empty some of this soil out of here. And the soil that's in here is the repurposed soil. Well, the revitalized. I'm saying revitalized because we did have some bags of what was it? Recycled soil. I just threw something over there. Something crawling over there, so let me hurry up. It's scaring me. Yeah, man, these little claws are really nice. Okay, so this one, isn't it a beauty, y'all? Let me do a thumbnail. This is called a sweet broom. I mean, look at those beautiful yellow flowers on it. This is going to get between 9 to 10 feet tall. And it's the length is going to be 9 to 10 feet tall. This is also a drought evergreen as well. It just says water when dry, and it is hardy to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and it blooms late winter to spring. So let's get this joker planted. Oh, clearly I see the roots are growing out the bottom. The Texas sage was root bound. I had to go ahead and take that apart as well. And I just roughed up those roots. I didn't have time to soak them before doing it, so I just kind of put a little bit of muscle into it. And I can feel that this one is really root bound just by me pressing on it. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Look at that. Yep, that is crazy. But Sonny boy, can I get my box cutter? It's right over there on that Holland Bubs box. And I have my white receipt paper. Grab my receipt paper and sit it over there with you, because they forgot to send me a hosta, so I need to email them. I'm just going to just cut this, X through this, y'all. And I'm sure they're both are going to go through a little bit of transplant shock because of how much I have to tease the roots, per se. But man, this sucker is root bound. Let me put an X at the bottom. Try. It is very root bound. Does anyone else put on gardening videos and just sit and watch it while you garden? I was doing that before I turned the camera on. I just decided to turn it on. Let you guys know I'm gardening after dark. Ooh, this sucker is root bound. Let me take this glove off so I can actually feel it. Baby boy, I might need your help. Dad already in the shower? Dad already in the shower? Probably so, because he's not going to come out here. Oh, that means he took his shower. If he got his robe on, he took his shower then. I'm on my own. Jay hurt his finger, I forgot. So I got to try to figure it out.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get the tooth.
Huh?
I'm going to get tooth and paper.
This sucker. Ooh, that's a beetle. Y'all, I'm about to take off. Take flight, baby. Don't leave me out here no more, not even for 1 minute. I'm too scary. If I could just get this bottom piece off. I cannot leave that bottom piece on because it is completely wrapped. And my plant will not grow with this bottom piece on there. That's as good as I'm gonna get right about now. This side just, the weeds are so freaking. We're gonna go for what we know. We gonna save the container for this one. Yeah, we're gonna save the container for this one. Yep, the container's been saved. This one, just in case it don't make it, but I hope it make it because I really like it. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Brings some beautiful color to the garden. I'm so glad to see the frogs are back because I was really it really bothered me last year. I put out some of that mosquito bites in some water and I had it in little containers in the garden, and I think the frogs drank some of that water and I was just finding dead frogs everywhere. So I'm gonna make sure I don't do that this year because that really did hurt me a little bit. It really did hurt me a little bit to find all the dead frogs because they were really helping me on the pest control. I mean, they were helping a lot last year, so I want to make sure I find some things to take care of the frogs. Although I want to coexist with them, I don't want them touching me. Stay on your side and I'll stay on my side. How about that? You don't bother me, I won't bother you. Y'all, it was some lizards mating the other day. I came outside, I was just in the garden doing my walkthrough, and the lizards were mating right on the window. I'm like, in the daytime, y'all? Y'all, get around. Get around. I guess they said you supposed to be at work, ma'am. What you doing out here? You normally out here early in the morning. What you doing out here in the middle of the day? Ooh, I hate when it rains and the bag of soil gets wet. Ooh, the bags of soil be so heavy when they get wet. I tell you what, Kellogg's must have heard the complaints last year with it having too many logs in it, because this year their soil is really good this year. They have some good potting soil this year. Okay, so I have those two planted up. Woo! I just think it's so pretty. The yellow with the green against the terracotta, and the green, it's almost like a frosted green against the terracotta. It just looks so pretty. Oh darn, I did it again, y'all. I did it again. Darn. I forgot to put the biotone down there. Darn it. Did it again. Anybody else be making mistakes like this in the garden, y'all? I got to put the biotone in, especially with me roughing up the plant like that. Got to do it, y'all. Let's take some of this soil out. When you make mistakes, go ahead and fix some mistakes now, or else you're gonna pay for them later. Let some of that dust settle. Aren't they beautiful? Look at them. Look at them. This is the sweet broom. Look at the flowers. Oh, I just love that. The yellow and the green against the terracotta. It's just so pretty. And here is the Texas sage. It's like a green foliage with the frosted covering over it. And that is also pretty up against the terracotta. Of course, a train is in the background, guys. You're always gonna hear a train. I live near a train track. But it's just so pretty. I love them both. I love them both. And I can't wait to figure out where I'm going to plant them. Well, not plant them, but place them in the garden. So pretty. But that is all I have for you guys on tonight. Not today, tonight. I am trying to get these garden chores done quickly, so I figured I need to do something every day. It is the second week of April and I don't have any of my vegetables planted into the ground, and I plan on doing that this week. But thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Gardening at nighttime is definitely not for me, because I'm a little too paranoid to be out here at nighttime. What I'm probably going to do, because it is so dark in the corners, I'm probably going to try to get like some solar lights or something that can be charged in the daytime and they'll be able to be on at nighttime, because it is so dark back here. I can't deal with that. I have to be able to see. Things have to be visible for me. But thank you all so much for watching to the end of the video. I really appreciate that. You guys have a great night. I'm gonna go inside and get all cleaned up. Have a good one, guys. Bye.